Hi and welcome everyone. Welcome on Stock Monkey and Stock Monkey's new format, the 3 on 3. So in this 3 on 3, we will talk about all the companies that have been voted on the Discord, search from St. Georgico Mining to Victory Square. So in this 3 on 3, we will talk about St. Georgico Mining, Rritual Superfood, and Fancy Entertainment. So let's go for our very first one that has been voted number 10, St. Georgico Mining. Central Eco Mining is a lithium and battery brain. They have a very diversified eco mining. They do find in Nicker's program, lithium extraction technologies, lithium batteries recycling, gold programs, and investments. We all know how these minerals are going to be important for the future. Just thinking about electric vehicle, the sector is booming actually and currently. So this is gonna be a very interesting play for the future. If we focus on the fundamentals of St. Georgico Mining, they have a stock price of 45 cents for a current market cap of $93 million. Now, if we go further and take a look at their last financial statement, they have a total cash of 5.7 million cash for 9 million current liabilities. If we focus now on the shares outstanding, they have 208 million shares. And if we go further and take a look at the fully diluted, they would have 241 million. So these numbers could seem high, but this is okay because it's an exploration companies, and exploration companies needs to raise some cash from time to time. This is why you could think that the number is pretty high. Now, insiders own 11%, which is pretty good still for an exploration company. Now, if they want to raise more money, as an example, they have 20 million warrants at an exercise price of 56 cents. So if you are an investor, you could look at these numbers because it means that the company is going to do everything to reach these prices to raise more cash if it's needed. If we compare the company to other companies to see the fair valuation, we're going to take the price book ratio. So for St. George, it's only at 4. And if we take a look at other companies, we can see that except Edison Lithium, the other ones are pretty high. So it means that the company, I would say, is at the fair valuation or a little bit undervalued. If we look at the chart, if you invested in the company a year ago, you will already enjoy a 300% return. The stock price saw 52 weeks high of $1.19 and a 52 weeks low of 10 cents. The company and the stock price is still on an uptrend. As you can see, the moving average, the 20, is still above the 200. Now let's go for our next company, Rritual Superfood. This company is one of the very promising companies that are going to involve into an emerging sector, the mushroom, and they are eco-friendly, which is very important, very nice for the future. We can notice and highlight that they partner with Next Innovation for plant-based and compostable coffee pods. And for Q1 2022, they're gonna launch as well like sparkling water. So the company is still like the management is going further and trying like to advance. What I really like about this company, the fact that so according to recent data, the demand increased by 100% for key mushroom varieties. And now, if we look at the market growth, they have a CAGR of 8% in a 275 billion market growth. So the numbers are very positive. It means that the market will grow and will expand. And Rritual Superfood is diving into this sector. If we focus on the fundamentals, they have a market cap of only $7 million for a stock price of 9 cents. And according to their last financial statement, they have 2 million in cash for only 600,000 liabilities. And now about the share structure, they are pretty good as there are only 72 million shares outstanding for 103 million shares fully diluted. I would say the only negative point is the fact that insiders only own 2%. If we focus on the warrants and options, in case they need to root money, for the warrants, they would have to reach almost $2 It is pretty high, I would say, but it means that the management is gonna do everything to reach these prices, and as they are maybe pretty optimistic and the number is pretty high, it means that there is a huge growth and the board is pretty optimistic. If we compare the valuation to other companies in the sector, such as Planning Example, the very good food, Rritual Superfood is a little bit high, it's the highest here, but once again, it means that investors are looking for a big growth for the very future. Now, if you invested in the stocks last year at the IPO, you would suffer an 83% loss, but the overall market was down for the year, so it's pretty understandable. The stock price had a 52 weeks high of $1.70 and a 52 weeks low of 8.5 cents. So we are hovering the 52 weeks low. So if you're an investor, it would be maybe a good time to invest in, as the company is looking for an upside for the future. Now we're gonna take a look at our last company, Fantasy Entertainment. This is a very promising company that are involved in a lot of different sectors, such as sport betting, and casinos, online casinos. What is very interesting about this company is the sector they are involved in. The industry is worth $150 billion with a CAGR of 8% per year. So once again, it means that the whole sector is gonna grow for the future. If we focus more on the company, what is very interesting is they have multiple revenue streams. So what does it mean? It means that, let's say, if there is one of the revenue that is collapsing, they still have other revenues to back it up and back up the company. If we look at their fundamentals, they have a market cap of $89 million for a stock price of 42 cents. According to their last financial statement, they have a strong balance sheet. They have 35 millions in cash for only 700,000 liabilities. Now, if we focus on the share structure, fully diluted represents 253 million shares and outstanding 213. It's pretty high, but once again, it's compensated with the balance sheet, and now it means that the management doesn't need, to raise more money, as 35 million they have enough to execute. Besides, they still have 33 million warrants, an exercise price of 99 cents. It would be a smart idea to invest at these prices, because it means that to raise these prices, the stock has to go up by more than 100%, which is very optimistic. Also, there are 8 million options, an exercise price of 39 cents. If we focus on the sectors and take a look at other companies with a price sales ratio, Fantasy Entertainment is at 26. But the thing is that for this sector, it depends from the opportunity of the company. If we focus on Bragg, the price sales ratio is only at 1.45, is Entertainment 16, but Luck is at 477, sorry. It means that it will depend from the opportunity and the growth of the company and how investors are optimistic about it. If you invested a year ago, you would suffer a 63% loss. But once again, there were a huge market downtrend for the year 2021. The company had a 52 weeks high of $1.20 and a 52 weeks low of $37. Well, that was it for our very first three entry. And for our next one, we'll focus on Amerita Resources, Game One Entertainment, Technologies, and Nextech AR Solutions. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your listening, and have a great day, everybody.